We have just finished Easter, and Easter is surely the most beautiful time of the year. From some perspectives, God could be an hypothetical idea. Goodness could be a relative term. But what about beauty? Because you see, my fellow edgelords, it's really hard to say that there is no beauty, because we everyone know there is such a thing as beauty, we just cannot describe it very well, because for everyone it's something a little bit different. The easiest answer is to say that this is just a subjective term, and for everyone beauty could be something else. We are using blurred adjectives to avoid discussion about certain term and trying to put it into borders. There is plenty of good books about idea of beauty and what should be beauty and what is beauty, and I'm not a professor of arts or anything, so I don't think I should be talking about it. But the thing that I wanted to point out is the need of beauty, because that need for beautiful things is pushing us to do thousands of really incredible things. And when I realized how powerful force is that, I just wanted to show you that, guys. In Catholic theology we have such terms as three theological virtues, which are the virtues that are theological because they come from theos, which is God. So even if bad people have them, it's a gift from the God. And those are faith, hope and charity. And when faith and charity were kind of easy for me to imagine as something that you need every day, the hope was always a little bit problematic, because hope is something that you use, that you want when you are in some unpleasant situation, or if you don't believe. Oh, no, that's faith. You see, if you have no hope, yeah, so you need charity every day, you need faith every day, like every minute, every second, and so on and so on. But hope, like, only when you're feeling bad, and it's kind of stupid. It felt kind of goofy, and the more I think about it, the more I suspect that the need of beauty, the actual need for someone to make something more beautiful, is a part of that faith. Because I hope these things will be more beautiful. I hope these things will be better. I want to give hope other people by just looking at art. I'm gaining some hope, but looking at something beautiful. So yeah, smart people, when it comes to define beauty, are usually separating them into like aesthetic, grace, pure beauty, beauty of the person, and so on and so on. We don't have time for such a thing. Let's talk about beauty as general and your will to have it. Need. So I've grown up in a city that looks pretty much like Detroit had a child with Soviet Russia. And that town really lacked beauty, and I really felt that. Then I moved out for my studies to the city of Kraków, which is way more beautiful than I could ask for. And I liked it a lot, as obviously you can see from my Instagram. On my Polish channel I have tried to explain that topic a couple of times, and I failed, and I'm probably going to fail again, but I'm going to try, because there's plenty of objective things that we should talk about when it comes to beauty. But Karol, there is no such a thing as need for beauty. Like, people like to be in nice environments, and you know, that's all. A lot of people told me that this or this or this is beautiful, but I don't feel anything when I look at shit. But I don't feel anything when I look at them. I don't find them beautiful, so there is no objective beauty. Well, I'm not going to call you an idiot for claiming that, because people are different. People have different views on stuff. People have different feelings, different sensibility, different tenderness. Sensitivity is not some kind of bar that comes from 0 to 100, and you can be very sensitive, or like 0 sensitive, or like a little bit sensitive. It's obviously a spectrum, because there are different levels of sensibility. But we know that already, it's nothing new. So people are saying that male value looks more than other senses. I don't know if there is any truth in that, but I personally know that I prefer paintings to music, because my hearing is so lame that I don't listen to music at all. So one time I showed my friend a really nice rap video, because the lyrics were very smart. And I was really surprised, because he went like, that's cute. Why cute? That's a good text, like, it's smart. Yeah, the text is good, but the rap is bad. Why is it bad? It's nice to listen. How do I tell difference between when something is nice to listen and something is not nice to listen? The things are nice to listen when you feel nice here. Then it's nice to listen. And obviously that one is bad. So you see, we were obviously talking about different understandings of beauty, because from philosophical point of view, I hardly believe that we can talk about like objectively existing beauty and different ways leading to it. And because they are on like opposite axes and they have nothing in common and exactly they are opposite to each other, they are still leading to the same point, which is beauty. We are all striving towards beauty. Like, doesn't matter who you are, you want a little bit of beauty in your life. And that beauty could be in beautiful day outside, could be in a really nice looking teapot, in cute animal, very nice painting, beautiful skyscraper, very nice temple, even nice working machine. And yeah, obviously there is going to be some kind of smartass that says, yeah, we just find aesthetically pleasing the things that are regular because it's in my mind, because prehistoric times we liked regular lines. Whatever, the source that not explains the reason. But it is somehow democratic, because some of the things are enjoyed by bigger amount of people and some of the things are enjoyed by smaller amount of people. And sometimes those people are better educated and sometimes the people are less educated. Sometimes those people are more sophisticated, sometimes those people are less sophisticated. Probably a good piece of art should be still good for beginners and good for advanced people. So we have like common consensus when it comes that there is beauty and we shouldn't destroy it because it's nice. For example, it is somehow popular motif in movies to hint that someone is a bad person. We are going to see him coming to a child and like ripping his painting. There is this bad emotions when someone is abusing someone's talents, destroying a beautiful place or a beautiful city, and we automatically know that this is bad. Because we have feeling of beauty, and we have need for that beauty, and we know that if someone takes it from us, it will hurt. And obviously it has been noticed and it can be used like the other way around. So that's why we have beautiful but cruel women, chaotic artists, or even well-dressed Nazis. Hey, the natural question is, why the hell should we give a fuck? Because you say we need beauty, I say we don't, and we just don't provide beauty, and fuck you. What will happen? I don't know, maybe nothing, maybe a lot. I think that the level of beauty in public spaces differs from decade to decade, so we can actually observe different reactions to it. A lot of people are not fulfilling the need for beauty through the modern art, and because of that a lot of people are saying that currently we have problems with cult of ugliness, that we are no longer building beautiful things, that the aim of the art is no longer beauty. It is originality, taboo topics, or bringing emotions. This is kind of right argument, because like before modernism, it was one thing. When you aimed for beauty, you wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing and also having something important inside. So bringing your emotions, talking about something, or being about a comment. That's why the paintings of old masters are so amazing, because they are very nice. You are more than willing to hang it in your saloon, but there are also a room for like years of interpretation. And the idea of originality was created in modernism and then moved pretty well to the postmodernism, where beauty is actually frowned upon. Artists are very strict about underlining that there is a difference between art that should be talking about taboo topics, be original and make you feel emotions, and craftsmanship. So an artist will make your soul rise, but a craftsmanship will look your balustrade in home look better. Today these things are not really connected. And because of that a lot of people are feeling that we are no longer civilization, we are just parasites that are living on a dead body of a kingdoms that no longer exist. For the life of the body it is perfectly useless. However, it is more useful than food, shelter and warmth. This is because beauty is useful to the soul, and the soul is worth more than a body. By Pino Correa de Oliveira. I'm never going to remember how to read that name properly. So to conclude that topic, I want to tell you about the guy that had so strong need for beauty that offered his whole life for creating that. He was not only shitposting and complaining about art like most of us do, he was also spending time with artists, and he was a magnificent artist himself. You ask, what kind of the artist? Was he a painter or a writer or... Yes! He spent his life painting decorative patterns, people's heads, decorative patterns in shape of people's heads, landscapes in like 3 different unrelated styles, and oh yeah, there is no more walls to paint? Sure, go for the windows, here you go, stained glass.
Yeah,
Bored of painting? Sure, let's write some good theater stuff. Damn, his plays are so good that one of these is constantly referred in Witcher, and obviously that's a sign that something is important if it's featured in Witcher. You wrote some really nice plays, but your actors are still naked? Sleep well, my friends, Wyspiański will just design the costumes. Thought of designing the clothes? Fuck that, go to your friend's house and design the furniture, and a couple of other interiors. Interiors are too internal for you and you want to go external? Sure thing, let's go and redesign the whole royal castle at the Valvo Hill. Congratulations, now you are an architect. Do you want to create more art? No problem. Oh no, now you die because of the syphilis. Bye. 38 years of life, and all of this stuff done. I'm not saying we all should be like him, because I don't want to kill you with ambition, my guys. But, you know, maybe we can try.